So it is Monday and it's about 2-ish in the afternoon. I just got off work and I am ready to go and study. I have been doing a lot of traveling, which is why I have not been posting. So this week really is just gonna be getting back into it, getting in the mindset of doing school, doing alterations, posting content. Yeah, so I just kind of need to take the week to refresh, collect my thoughts, figure out what I want to do. So I just thought I'd bring you along as I reorganize my life this week. Now I gotta get out of like work mode and get into study mode before I have to pick up my daughter from school. Let's get to the coffee shop. What I'll be doing now is organizing my sewing area, moving things that just don't belong at my table and putting it away. I also was gifted a lot of yarn and fabric while I was gone, so I want to just go through that and get it put away in my stash properly so I'm not continuing to just kind of move it around my apartment. So that is what I'll be doing now, so let's get into it. Showing you this is a bit shameful because it has just gotten so out of hand, but right now in my bedroom, this is my yarn slash fabric stash that has just kind of gotten out of control with just tossing things up there. Like I have yarn up here that needs to get organized. At one point I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna totally like wind up my skeins and put them on in here nicely, and that just hasn't happened. I don't think that that's going to get done tonight necessarily, but I just want to make this area a little less chaotic than what it is. So that is what I'll do now. So now my sewing space is a little bit more refreshed. I think I'm gonna kind of just get comfortable, wind down for the day. I feel like I've been pretty productive for a Monday. I think I'm just gonna wind down for the night. Either work on some alterations or honestly, I might just knit tonight. Yeah, it was just kind of like a long Monday, so kind of rest my brain, rejuvenate, because I still have the rest of the week to work on this stuff, so don't want to get burnt out on the first day. Hello and welcome to Tuesday. Today I'm going to be doing some alterations and mending. So I have a couple tears I need to hand sew and some seam ripping I need to do, so I thought that I would sit cozy on my own couch and get those things done. So today is Wednesday, it's about 10 p.m. at night. My day kind of just got thrown. I did not expect for my child to get sick, but that happens with small children going to school, especially during this time of year. So she'll be home for the rest of the week, and that means I will be as well. So now I'm just kind of readjusting what, I was planning to do this week. Can it be set aside? Yes, it's not the end of the world, but that just means that this video is kind of going in a different direction. So yeah, I think I'll just be taking it easy for the rest of the week. I'll probably just be knitting mostly, working on finishing up some projects, starting some new projects. Right now I have my Cumulus blouse by Petite knits that I am knitting, so I'll probably be working on that tonight. I'm about done with it. I just have the last sleeve to do, and then the neckline, and then yeah, it's about done. So that is what I'll be working on.
My rocking chair. I got my own rocking chair. Who made this rocking chair for?
Daddy built them.
Oh, how did he build them?
With his tools. Today is Thursday, and we are still home. Yeah. And I need to take my exam for school, so I am going to do that here. And what are you doing?
Carving pumpkin.
You're carving a pumpkin. Oh, that looks very fun. So that is what our morning is going to consist of. Isn't it so cool?
Well, it's spooky.
Who is that?
Minnie.
Are you going to be Minnie Mouse for Halloween?
So cute.
So to wrap up this vlog, I wanted to come on here and share some of my finished products, which is this Cumulus blouse by Petite Knit. I love the way that it turned out. If I could wear it every day, I would. It's super cozy, lightweight. I'm wearing a long sleeve underneath it just because today was kind of windy, but yeah, I love the way that it turned out. The next finished item that I have is fingerless mittens for my daughter. I used a free pattern here on YouTube. All the patterns that I am making or have made, I'll link down below. This was super easy and simple. I used DPNs. Yeah, it was really quick. I feel like I'll put this on my list of Christmas gifts because I just think it's super awesome to find a knitting pattern that doesn't take that much time. So yeah, I think I can make a couple of these pretty quickly. And the video is great. She explains it so well, so I'll link that down below. But these are my fingerless mittens that I made for my daughter. Knitting projects that I am currently working on include a fingerless mittens set for my husband, using a different kind of yarn and obviously making a different size, but yeah, I'm working on that right now, and that's exciting because I am finally using my yarn that I got from the Renaissance Fair, so that is exciting. I kind of had a fail with a project. I got really eager to start sweater number 26 by My Favorite Things Knits, and I started it with, first of all, I started with the wrong yarn, so that was no number one. And then the second thing to go wrong with that sweater is that I made the wrong size. I was just trying to trust the process, but at first I thought this looks a little big, but I'm like, you know what, it's the oversized look. You know, I'm just gonna roll with it. So this is it. It's just, I usually make a large, and I don't think it's like terrible, but it just wasn't like the look that I was going for. Like the sleeves would start at my elbow, and that's not what I wanted in this sweater. So I took it off the needles, and I just thought, you know what, I also was using a cotton yarn, and I did that with the idea that, well, it will just be a little bit lighter of a fabric, and less warm. And I knew, well, I bought the pattern, so I'll just like make another one with the actual yarn recommended. And I just was like, you know, I'm just gonna give up on this. Because also the color, I wasn't in love with the color. This light pink typically washes me out. So yeah, I think it was just one of those things where I bought the pattern, I didn't have time to go get yarn, but I was just so excited to start this project, and you know, kind of regret because I wasted a lot of time on a sweater that will not come to be. But I did though get yarn for this sweater. So I got this yarn locally at the Knitter's Hideout. It is a Lana Merino Gentle Razza Italiana. It's super squishy and soft, and I really loved the color. I knew when I saw the sweater on the pattern, the picture on the pattern, she did like almost an off-white color. This is more of a cream, but I haven't made any neutral sweaters yet, minus gray. I mean, some people don't consider gray a neutral, but I meant like a nude color or like a cream colored sweater, and I knew I wanted one. There's not one in my wardrobe. So yeah, going into it, I knew what color I wanted to make, and I am pairing it with a Drops brushed alpaca silk, and the color, I want to say this color, it's color number 4. I think it was listed as like sand or something like that, but they're beautiful together. I made a swatch and I started knitting this sweater, and I feel like because I practiced the first time around, I'm making the sweater really fast. Like, it's really just coming along pretty great and very quickly, which is awesome. Something else that I'm trying to do is break up the pattern so that I don't get bored just kind of going in the round for so long. So this time around I made the sleeves. Oh, by the way, I'm making a small now, and I think this one will definitely fit more the way that I was intending it to. So I knit the sleeves first as recommended in the pattern to join then in the round, and I started doing that, and then once I got far enough down to where there was like fabric established on the front and back, I used a different ball of yarn and made the neckline because when I first was knitting the pink sweater, it was really hard to envision what the sweater was going to look like, and I didn't want to make the wrong size again because typically I do not knit smalls for myself. So I was nervous because I made a large because I was like, okay, you know, I want it oversized, but then I was like, oh, well, okay, obviously I don't need a large, I need a medium, but even a medium, I was nervous it was gonna be too big. And so making the small, I clearly made the right choice for myself, at least in the way I want it to fit. And it's still, I'm only halfway down the actual yoke of the sweater, so I have another like amount of rounds to do to finish off this part before I break for the sleeves. So I'm very happy with the size that I picked for myself for this sweater in particular, and I love the neckline. That was like one of the main reasons I picked this sweater. I just think the details in it are so lovely, and I just thought that it would be a good sweater to make a cream sweater with. But yeah, I'm very happy with the way that this is coming out. And also, I mean, just the yarn change. Obviously using the yarn recommended in the pattern is always useful, but yeah, no, I'm really liking the way that this is working up, so yeah. But that is all for this video. I really just, it's kind of been a whirlwind coming back, and it's been a while, so I just wanted to do this little vlog to get myself back on track, start posting regularly, and just kind of collect my thoughts for the rest of this year and the year to come. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe for more videos. I will be posting more regularly now that I'm back from Cambodia and Thailand. Everything that I talked about will be linked down below, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.